after the storm is the calm, and today was a beautiful example of that. We had a few storms last week, and today the water was calm and clear and stunning shades of teal. The beach was loaded with shells, which that in itself is so exciting to see. I found my favorite shells several times over. Lots of bittersweets, olives, rough scallops, flats, pretty sea glass, sand dollars, Scotch bonnets, a new to me shell, little broken helmets that I was able to restore, and have mercy, a fabulous shell that I hardly ever run into on the beach. Haha, yes. But that's not all. On the way out, a cowrie washed up. Sure, why not? Fantastic. Welcome to Florida Beach Walks. I'm Roxanne. Let's go shelling on Jupiter Island. How beautiful. I absolutely love the limestone outcroppings here at Blowing Rocks, which on the East Coast, we have the largest outcropping of the Anastasia limestones here. So it's really pretty to see. And there was lots of shells. Always a good thing. Because, yeah, even at Blowing Rocks, I have been here and nothing has been on the beach. So it is really nice. We have a low tide and let's see. Oh, okay, we have a southern quahog. The northern ones have the purple inside of them, the wampum. Here is a large coquina. I'm used to seeing them with the little purple on the umbo, but that one doesn't have any. And a flat scallop. All right, we have a zigzag flat. Sometimes when they're little like this, they can look like a zigzag, but it's really a round ribbed. But I believe that's a zigzag. And a giant bittersweet. Lost some of its pattern, but that's all right. Love the size of this one. Let's see what we got. A jingle. Nice yellow, golden yellow color. And a Centes scallop, a scaly scallop. Beautiful purple one. Look at the ribbing on that. Gorgeous. Ribbing on scallops are to give them strength. Oh, guys, if that was a whole helmet, I'd be screaming. I've never seen one wash up like that. Only in dredge piles I've found them that big. But hey, it's broken, but the mouth is still there. I'm going to keep that because I think that's pretty neat. I won't be able to restore this one because it doesn't have the inner, like all the inner layers are broken. But I think that is beautiful. And another flat. Yes. Okay, spoiler, we're going to run into a lot of flats, which is amazing. I do find a lot of flat scallops, round and the zigzag, here on Jupiter Island. Here's a thorny oyster, very dark saturation. It has a little chip, so we'll leave this one here. With all these shells, it's like, what's going to be here? What's going to be here? Oh, so exciting. Very fun, relaxing afternoon this was. And here is an even larger one. Now this almost looks like a hybrid between a decussant bittersweet and a giant bittersweet. But I believe it's a giant one, just really, really dark like the decussants would have. And another flat. All right. Let's see what we got here. A seraph, a dark seraph. That one has some really nice definition on it. And there is another species of seraph called the stocky seraph, a little shorter and squattier. And here is a calico scallop. Pretty coloring on that one. So much to look at. Very exciting. Let's see. And a jewel box lid. All right. See, it's spinning counterclockwise, so I believe this is a leafy jewel box. All right, now would this be a Fulgurator olive or a very worn lettered olive? I'll go and say it's a worn Fulgurator. Why not, right? Pick up some speckled bittersweets. Okay, here's a regular letter olive compared. Yeah, maybe that is a worn Fulgurator. Here is a shark eye. Pretty, has little sprues on it. Oh, and it is a false shark eye. This depression you see on the back side is an indication that it is false. The true ones, it'd be nice and smooth. And here is a turkey wing. Pretty good size on this one. Lots of bittersweets, but here is a beautifully colored giant bittersweet, a juvenile version. Love it. The juvenile ones have that really nice dark markings. Oh, here's another thorny oyster. Okay, I'll go ahead and collect that one. That one's really big and nice and orange. Do you see it? Do you see it? Yep, I saw it. Don't worry. A lion's paw. Of course. Yay! And I will take out all that black staining with 6% hydrogen peroxide. Beautiful. There's another giant bittersweet, but let's go ahead and grab this turkey wing first. Yep, gonna collect all these big ones. Lots of big giant bittersweets out today, even though that has a little chip on it. Look at that, all washed off. It's pretty. Now here is a lady in waiting to the right, but is the left one a lady in waiting also? Just a non-marked version? Let me know if you know. Here is a rough scallop. It's missing its oracles, the hinge wings, but that is a beautiful color, so I'll hold on to it. Here is another thorny oyster. Very nice. You can see that little bottom end was cemented to whatever it was affixed to. And here are two turkey wings. This one is lacking its fuzzy periostracum. And the one on the bottom is a little more, has a little bit of more of a curve shape to it. But look at that hairy periostracum. And the periostracum is found on the openings of turkey wings. Beautiful color. Sea glass, maybe a Kelly green, or wait, would this be chartreuse? No, chartreuse? How do you say that? the lime green color. No, chartreuse. Is it chartreuse? I think so. And here is a Florida prickly cockle and a spiny jewel box. Of course, on our East Coast, they're more like the lumpy jewel box, but ours are a little bit larger when I do find them here on the East Coast. Lion's poppies and a giant bittersweet and two spectral bittersweets. Beautiful striping on those. Too bad this is broken, but this is a milk conch. Just imagine it being full. Man, that would have been a really terrific find, but that's all right. One day I'll find a really nice one. And here is an Imperial Venus clam. A little bit of staining on that one too. I have noticed that on these darker ones, it's harder for me to soak those in the hydrogen peroxide. Sometimes they don't really clear up. And a handful of giant bittersweet clams. And another, oh no, okay, coral. Coral first. And another Imperial Venus. This one's really nice. Don't have to do any cleanup work on this one. And unfortunately, the coral stays at the beach. And another little chip of sea glass. We'll stick with Kelly green for this one. It's not really that chartreuse yellow green. It was so nice to see these piles literally on the entire beach walk. Oh, shells everywhere. All right, this is maybe, well, it's still got a little frost. It could have baked a little longer. We'll just use that for trash a little bit later. We'll see. And another lumpy jewel box. That's a pretty good size too. Aha! Helmet. Okay, it's broken. It's just the tiny little juvenile portion left over, but at the end, I will show you I have restored this bad boy, well, little boy, right back to its original juvenile layer. Yup, some lion paw pieces. Let's see if we can find some more. And a beautiful, nice, giant bittersweet clam and a thorny oyster. Here is the lid of a leafy jewel box. This is more of a sherbirdy color. They can come, of course, all yellow, all white, pink, and various shades. just like that one. And here is an Atlantic auger, also known as an Eastern auger. Here are 2 giant bittersweet clams. I'm gonna hold on to these just and see if I can paint them. These would be good painting shells. Remember when painted rocks were all popular? I actually loved doing that, participating. And the Turtle Society, I made one for them, and someone, they had it on display and someone actually took it. Maybe they thought it was part of the rock trade, but it was not. And here is what looks like a Pennsylvania Lucine to me, but it's a lot thicker than the ones I'm used to seeing. And that inside still has that yellow ring, so maybe it's a thick buttercup or some hybrid version. Here is, let's see, a Scenty scallop, a scaly scallop. Very pretty orange on this one. And another orange, but this one is a rough scallop. You can see more of the details on the ribbing where it is a little bit rough. And another chip of sea glass. finding lots of sea glass. Oh, and this one's really pretty. Oh, I love it when they are, I think that's like a, let's say teal. Let's call this teal. Beautifully rounded edges. A Scotch bonnet. I was like looking at this. I'm like, well, what is it? Scotch bonnet hiding in the little clump of seaweed. Perfect. Perfect little cutie. And here is another fillet scallop. I will soak this one also in the hydrogen peroxide to get that staining out. A brown chip of sea glass. And another giant bittersweet. I definitely collected and ran into a lot of those. Ooh, and I love this flat one. Nice pinkish red color, and it looks like a heart shape to me. Some more sea glass, yay! I love the olive piece up there. 2 rough scallops and a broken flat, but I'm gonna hold on to that broken one. Really pretty cranberry color, burgundy. And here is a Mexican Tellin. I was going through my Tellins, and I think I actually have a Speckled Tellin, which I was confusing the 2 of these species. Look, doesn't that top one look a little bit different than the bottom one? So the bottom one is the Mexican one, and the top one is the one I found, and I think that is a Speckled Tellin. So I was like, yay, I have a Speckled Tellin after all. Yep, let's just bring on more of the sea glass. All right, now that one definitely looks like a Kelly green. We have whoa, we have another lumpy jewel box and a really pretty rough scallop. All right, let's go fish that green one again. That just flew right out of my hand. Oh, I haven't found a bottleneck in a while. It's not completely frosted, but I'll hang on to it. That's pretty cool. Lots of beach scarping. We've had some pounding waves. That scarping is when you see the kind of ridge there. And a whole sand dollar. Okay, well, 95% of a whole sand dollar. Now, these are different from your 5-hole keyhole urchin test. This is a Arrowhead sand dollar. So in Florida, there's 2 main species, the keyhole and this one, the Arrowhead. Awesome to find. Here is a chalky Lucine. Definitely love finding these. And an olive. I did find a lot of these olives. You can't really tell how shiny they are. Sometimes the clips don't show, but that's like glass. There were lots of these olives. Oh, almost. Well, no. That's like 1/4 of a giant lion's paw. This is the best moment of the whole walk. Can you see it? A reticulated cowrie helmet just sitting there. It's perfect. Wow. Oh man. And look, it came with a little sand dollar. Oh my goodness. Yay! Thank you, Jesus. I love it. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Incredible. This is such an elusive shell to find, and so super stoked when I do find them. These are often found on sandy bottoms and rocky shores, so perfect location to have found this shell. Completely excited over it. The shell of the year. Oh my goodness. I think this is a flame. Could be a juvenile queen, but wow. Okay, I'm gonna restore this one too. Yay! Here's an olive. Giant bittersweet. Okay. Here's the olive. Chalet. You're the first person I thought of when I saw this reticulated cowrie helmet. Oh girl, I wish you were here. Oh, Chalet, we would have had so much fun together, but I had to video call her and she did share in the excitement of finding these amazing shells. Just a really good beach day. A really good beach day. And it wouldn't have mattered which one of us found it. We share equal excitement. Here is another shiny, glossy lettered olive. And they have their points on them. Lots of points. These were like West Coast olives. Pointy, shiny, perfect. A little lion's paw. A little broken, but I'm holding on to that one. Let's see. Oh, the tip is broken on that one, so we'll leave that there. Lots of broken sand dollar pieces. Those reticulated cowrie helmets actually eat sand dollars and urchins. Here is a magnum prickly cockle, another olive. Let's see. Oh, that one's a bit chewed. Yay, a Scotch Bonnet. This one has some spots on it. Love it when I find the spotted ones. I'm yet to find like a really dark spotted one, but they do have them. I've seen people on Instagram post them, but I love that extra lip, the double lipped one like that one. Very beautiful. Yay! Okay, here we're getting better with these lion's paws. That's a little chewed part out of the corner. Oh yeah, a pop of orange on a lion's paw. Ha! Check out the knots and knuckles on that one. Perfect. Well, in my eyes, it's perfect. That's going to clean up really nice too. And a flat that actually has the hinge wings. Beautiful. A little bit beautiful. And let's bring on more paws. Yep, I saw that one. Black iron sulfide staining. Gorgeous. And here is a beautiful rough scallop. more Arrowhead sand dollars. It's little, it's chipped, but I'll hold on to it. I think these are so cool. So cool that I am finding sand dollars that are not Northeast Florida, but Southeast Florida. A beautiful juvenile giant bittersweet. And this is, let's see, what is that? Oh, I thought that was the new to me shell. No, this is a chalky Lucine, another one. An Atlantic auger or Eastern auger. Great tip on that. Now, this is what I thought the chocolate Lucine was. This is a new to me shell, and looking it up, I'm pretty sure this is a tiger Lucine, one of the larger Lucine species in the Atlantic. And there is another giant bittersweet, beautiful, still has its coloring. Yay, and an olive. Love that repair job on the lip there. Beautiful, shiny olive. Yay, and a Scotch bonnet. Lots of Scotch bonnets too. Just so fun to find. Check this out. I ran into another shell friend out here shelling, and he found this. It's huge. It's a king helmet piece. They can get so large. Just pretty. A lion's paw. Okay, we're like 80% there. I will hold on to that one. And I did clean it up, soak that, and it turned out pretty. And another little lion's paw. Oh, I love finding these shells. So pretty. Pretty favorite shell. And here are some lightning Venus clams, also known as lightning petars. Yay, a chestnut turban. I'm telling you, I think of Honeymoon Island. Every time I pick up the shell, I gotta make a trip out there. Lots of turbans to be found there. Want to find my operculums. Yep, not passing up a Scotch bonnet. Pretty. And a lettered olive, but I like this one. This one is a pretty lighter version. And another Imperial Venus clam. That I don't have to clean. This one is in pretty good condition. Yes, I sure did run into a lot of these olives. I still think all of the dredged up material off of this coast that they had in Hope Sound recently, up to a year ago, is still bringing in a lot of these buried shells and lots of olives. Here's another lion's paw. Can tell this one, see, it's in real rough shape. A lot of the lion paws are, like this one too, very black stained, so they have been buried for a while. So that dredging has really excited Hope Sound area on this part of Jupiter Island, Blowing Rocks area. Another Scotch bonnet, and here is a really dark lettered olive. That one's really pretty. One of these dark ones, I did find another dark one, had a beautiful purple aperture. Can't tell if it's that one or not. And here is another leafy jewel box lid. Very pretty. Sherbet color. Love that yellow kissed umbo. And another one. This one was really nice. This one cleaned up really pretty. Can't wait to show you this one at the shell finds. Gorgeous. And the water was so turquoise. This was such a beautiful afternoon. And here is a calico scallop. Very nice saturation of orange. And of course, another Scotch bonnet. I hope you're not sick of seeing Scotch bonnets. And this is an even prickly cockle. There are pricklies all over this one, a bit more circular in shape as compared to the Florida prickly cockle. Just learned about this species. I thought it was a Florida till I realized it wasn't when looking at cockle species. This one is really pretty. Spots are getting a little darker. And this one has that double lip on it. Very nice. Yep. Someone was telling me, commented they love olives. Well, here you go. This is for you. All these olives are for you. Oh, I think that dark one, that might have been the purple apertured one. I'll show you at the end. The purple aperture in that beautiful olive. I tried looking in the water a little bit to see if I could see any big chunks. of anything. And I did find this one, but it was just a broken lightning whelk, but that was pretty impressive size. The other sheller I ran into that had that king helmet, he found a really beautiful queen helmet, a large one. So I was giving it a try too in the water. All right, I'm just heading back. Fresh wash up. Looks like a Measled Cowrie. Oh my goodness. Yay! Oh, that's so cool. Perfect. I'm dying for water, y'all. I left my water in the car. Oh, wow. Woohoo! Today has been another epic day of East Coast shelling. I just finished talking with Chalet on FaceTime because I had to show her how beautiful the water is and the finds already from today. And this just popped out of the ocean. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Today is a great day. We had some storms last week and I knew the shelling would be good today. Woo! What a perfect shell to end this amazing, amazing beach trip. Oh, I wish I had Chalet, but it's all right. She shared in my joy with FaceTime. Thank you, thunderstorms that stirred things up and that dredging project that was going on as well. Just heading back to the car now. Very eager to get my bottle of water. And here are all the beautiful shells and sand dollars that I was able to find. The sheller that I ran into, he also gifted me some sand dollars that, yeah, got chipped when I was trying to clean them. Oh well. Beautiful reticulated cowrie helmet. Oh, so excited. Here's all those olives. And there's that one olive that I found the purple aperture. So that was really pretty. I don't have all of them represented here. A lot of them didn't make it into the display. Gorgeous lion's paws and cockles and imperials. Love those. The jewel boxes. The bittersweets are nice. Flats, lots of sea glass, which is super duper fun. The tiger Lucine was a fun new find as well. Pretty ruffs and scaly scallops. Lots of Scotch bonnets, great pointy augers, lightning Venuses, turkey wings, big cookiness. The lion paw pieces also cleaned up pretty well. And the broken queen helmet. Hey, it makes for a great display stand. So many beautiful colors and textures. Oh, I love looking at all the shells like this. And I was able to restore these helmets pretty good with a Dremel. Here is that larger one, what it looked like before. Had two little nicks around the top of it, but it cleaned up pretty well. So here is the after. Man, it really did turn out nice. And I put a coating, I painted on a coating of polyurethane. I've sprayed polyurethane before, just a little tip here, and it drips and it's just, I don't like it. I like painting it on better, much more control, and they turned out pretty good. And here's that bigger one, littler one, juvenile version all the way down. And this one came out really nice too. So fun to restore these helmets. Takes a lot of elbow grease with the Dremel, but they are well worth it. Thank you so much for watching. This was such a fun beach walk, and I hope you enjoyed this one as well as many others. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share, and thank you again so much. And until next time, I leave you with this.